Hi there everybody, my name is Surya and welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. We are just where we left off last time. I just moved an inch to feed my mount. I think we left it over there, but there's nothing over there to do really, so it doesn't really matter. And our next step should be Ravenwatch Castle, I think. I think that's where we wanted to go. So let me port to that white shrine over there, actually. Because I think we have that unlocked already, so we can take the shortcut. Not the scenic route, even though it's beautiful. We're just gonna teleport right over here. And today is pretty warm again, so I have a fan going in the background. I hope you cannot hear it. I think you shouldn't. It's pretty far away, so, but who knows, you know. Okay. We're finally at the castle after we kind of completed thousands of other things. And I'll also take this thistle with me. Never heard. And in we go.
Gwendis, my child, slow down. You eat too fast. You don't want to harm poor Carlin.
We need to feed to get stronger. When Montclair shows up, I want to be ready.
That is not our way, child, and you know it. Stop feasting, now.
Fine, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, Count Verandis. You know I only want to help.
Of course, my child. Now, let's clear away our meal and welcome our friend. Carlin, as always, I thank you for sharing your life's blood with us.
I live to please, my lord.
Okay, this is the weirdest party I ever come into. Okay, so we got vampires over here, but I'm guessing it's the good ones because our dearest vampire kitty is here again, so I'm just guessing. Sorry to interrupt.
I apologize if the scene before you makes you uncomfortable. I did not expect you to arrive during our mealtime. As for why I kept my true nature hidden, well, let's just say that Emmerich insisted, and one does not refuse the High King lightly.
Okay, he probably is afraid of panic if people would know, but okay.
I have been called far worse, but I prefer to think of myself and my companions as gifted. We are not ashamed of our condition. We are not monsters. Now this is the part where you gasp and ask calmly, how can I trust you?
Really? I have that third option to do. No. Why would it be that way? He is friendly. I should trust you. Yeah, why not trust him? He didn't do anything bad currently and all his companions were nice.
The High King is a wise man, which is why I supported him and not the Mad King, Rancer. We all have the ability to make our own decisions. Long ago, I decided to live in peace with the mortal world, not feast upon it.
Okay, but they seem to know more about what's currently going on, as we already suggested with our little kitty over there. She knows something, and he knows too.
You were able to drive off Razal Jewel and take back Shornhelm. Those were no small feats, I assure you. But Emmerich needs our help to restore Rivenspire's tranquility. You need to understand, there is more to Montclair than simple ambition. Walk with me and I will explain. There is much I need to show you and time grows short.
Okay, lead the way then.
Adusa, please make sure Gwendis behaves herself. Poor Carlin needs time to recover.
The little one gets no dessert this evening. Adusa will make sure.
To understand the path that Montclair follows, you must understand how he came to walk upon it. I believe the key to stopping him hides within my own memory. Memories are elusive shadows, hiding truths behind our own perceptions. But what if someone else could examine them? What would they see that we do? I'd like to try something.
Okay, so me. Okay.
This potion will allow you to dreamwalk through my memories. Perhaps your eyes will see what I have missed.
Okay, so we're dreamwalking again. I kinda remember the last thing not being so good. I hope you're not infested. But you seem fine. Nothing we haven't dealt before.
Say, it's rather strange seeing you as me.
Mother, please.
Well,
You have
that
to
is
take the
certainly strange.
Please, Al-Jul can help you.
And why do you grow horns?
I can't go on like this. I don't want to spend my final days as an experiment. Instead, let me spend them with the ones I love.
Even in retrospect, reliving this is difficult. Her pain, her suffering. She had so much courage.
There has to be something more we can do. Ferrandis, can I talk to you for a moment?
Okay. So that might be what caused him to go mad? I'm not sure yet. Let's watch the whole thing before we decide.
Layla doesn't have much time. I know it. She knows it. She's trying to be so strong, but... I swore I would never ask this of you. It goes against everything I believe in. But damn it, she's my wife. I don't want to lose her.
Okay, so at this moment, he's already a vampire maybe? So he's asking him to turn her so she does not die? Maybe? Perhaps?
I know. You swore an oath. No one should ever have to endure the things you've gone through because of what you are. But you're alive. That's more than my wife will be if you don't help her. You can't make that decision for her. Neither can I. But you can give her a chance. I know you care about her. You can't just stand there and watch her die.
Okay, so I think it's her decision if he wants to be turned or not, so we're gonna ask her.
Thank you. I know she'll make the right decision. She may no longer be the woman I know, but at least she'll be alive. She'll be with me. I can still love her.
Okay, so what is your decision?
My dear friend, Verandis. I'm glad you're here. You've always been so good to our family. I never really thanked you for that.
Okay, that view from up there.
Verandis, after I'm gone, you need to continue to watch over my family. Wylan will need your strong, steadying presence more than ever. No, my friend. Your gift isn't the solution. Not for me. I refuse to accept an existence that forces me to watch as my children, my husband, everyone I know, ages before my eyes.
Okay, we're gonna have to accept that it's her decision after all.
Something's wrong. I have vague recollections of talking to someone else. But why can't I remember? You need to look around, see what we missed.
Okay, you talked to somebody else. Probably you just went out because it was too much for you and then you saw somebody. Oh, if that isn't an old friend.
This is hopeless. Baron Montclair forces me to mix concoctions that I know won't do any good. If he'd just listened to me, I could show him exactly how to heal his wife and end her suffering. I'm talking about knowledge and ancient magic. I'm talking about the forgotten arts of the Aliads themselves. Would you deny Our Lady any chance for a cure, no matter what the source? I happen to possess an Aliad relic, or at least a shard from one. But the Baron won't listen to me, especially since Our Lady started refusing my help. If I give you this stone, will you present it to the Baron? He listens to you, my friend.
Okay.
I knew I could count on you, Veranda's Raven Watch.
The question is, did that stone help or was it the
Without
opposite?
your help, my friend, I would never have recalled that Rizal Jewel led us to the alien relic. What else have I forgotten, I wonder?
3 cheers for Verandis! He gave me the means to save my beautiful wife.
Yes, to our dear friend Verandis. How can we ever repay him?
He is great, isn't he? And so handsome. But I want to cheer about this wine. By the divines, this stuff is
We
delicious.
were so happy at this moment. We were all together, friends and family, enjoying each other's company for the final time.
Verandis, may I speak to you for a moment? Alone?
I don't recall speaking with Layla. Why can't I remember that?
Why can't you remember anything? Either you have a really big problem with memory loss or somebody kind of fiddled with that.
Rizal Jewel knew about the Alien relic the entire time. He convinced me to give it to Wylon. Why didn't I remember that? And this memory. I recall our celebration, the toasts. But this moment, talking to Layla, I don't remember that happening. As I now recall, Rizal Jewel gave me a shard. A piece of an Alien relic. I presented it to Montclair and he in turn used it to heal his wife. In less than a day, Layla was recovering and on her feet again. It was nothing short of miraculous.
Yeah, and something is strange about that.
Not exactly. It helped, but I can't remember why. We were here celebrating Layla's improved condition when... and that's all I can recall. I'm sure the key is hidden in my memories. Please explore this moment and see what you can learn.
Okay, then we talk to her. Why can't we talk to him too? Let's do that first then.
Verandis, my friend! You really must allow your charges to get out and have a little fun every now and then. Poor Gwendis here is having a splendid time, but it's like she's never tasted a fine wine before. Why not pull up a chair and join us? Oh, not that again, Verandis. And especially not now. We're having a celebration. Layla is on the mend. She's getting well. I have my wife back. And it's all thanks to that remarkable piece of stone you gave me.
Okay. Is she really feeling better? Because I could have sworn when I just saw her she was kind of backing down and not looking so good.
Better? Yes. But she's not fully healed as yet. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure, but she's out of bed. She's even painting again. She hasn't done that in... well, I can't remember how long. Soon, it will be as if nothing had ever happened. What does that matter? If not for you, I would never have attempted to use such magic to heal Layla. Besides, Rizal Jewel will be rewarded for his service. I'll see to that personally.
Okay, so he would never have attempted it if Rizal Jewel would have given him the stone. Maybe he didn't trust him enough. Maybe that's why he gave the stone to us to give it to him, because he trusts us.
He was always bringing me tinctures and alchemical concoctions. It was one wild plan after another with him. It always is. But because of your quick thinking, we applied the power of the stone. And now, we're celebrating our success. My good Verandis, it wouldn't be a day if you weren't concerned about something. It's your nature. Now stop asking such bleak questions, and just be thankful this relic fell into our hands. It's helping. That's all that matters.
I would worry about the consequences if I were you. Yeah, she's definitely feeling fine. All is good. That is absolutely normal. Why are you growling?
Verandis, you mustn't say anything. Please. I'm sure this will pass. I just need the stone. Another treatment and I'll be fine. Just a little dizziness. A little discomfort. It must be all this activity lately. Verandis, I don't think the stone shard is powerful enough. It helps, but it doesn't last. Now, I feel empty. I can't explain it. No, you leave him be. He's happy now. I can't stand to see him worried, sitting beside my bed, helpless, consumed with grief. Not again. The stone shard. It's obviously a part of something larger. Could that be the cure we're looking for?
So it is helping, but I think it has side effects, maybe. So they were searching for the whole thing then?
Talk to the Argonian. See what he's found out. We need to find the larger relic. Or at least another shard of stone. I hate to ask, but I need you to do this one last favor. For Wylan. For me.
Okay.
I knew I could count on you, dear friend. Now, I need to compose myself and return to the party. But I think I'll go to sleep early this evening. I'm sure I just need a little more rest.
Okay, that doesn't sound too good. You remember now? I don't know if he does. Ouch. Oh, that's why we had to go. Back in. There was still somebody to talk to. Okay, maybe he found more. Is that the shard? Let me examine that bit.
Acts differently to you, Count. How remarkable.
Interesting. I don't know why it reacts that way. Because he's a vampire, possibly? But I don't know. Well, we'll see.
Fascinating, isn't it? To think that such a tiny rock could hold so much power. Can you feel it? It's like it's calling to me, like the moon's call to the tides. Imagine what the relic it came from could do. The Baron wasn't listening to me. We needed someone he trusted more, had more faith in. That someone was you, Count Verandis. Now the Baroness is on the mend, and House Montclair has returned to a state of contented bliss. Well, that's unfortunate, but it is only a small piece of a grander relic, isn't it? I've been studying the Iliad manuscripts. There may be more we can do for the poor Baroness.
Okay, why do I get this feeling that he does that so he can get the relic and then just go away with it? That's his big plan.
I found the stone among the effects of King Rancer's royal historian, back when I served in Rancer's court. She had quite an intriguing collection, including the Iliad manuscripts that I've been translating. Perhaps you can check my work. The manuscripts are locked away, but I left my notes in your library. A few phrases stood out as I translated. Life, death, crag. I'm sure they mean something. Take a look and see what you think. Perhaps the text can lead us to the greater relic.
He probably will, I guess. But I don't know if that's a good thing. Make sure that with each breath we breathe in life, health, vitality. With each seed rock stone we planted, we would prosper. No death, sickness, disease can harm us. This is the power of light, sun, or fire. Only the remnant or vestige can contain the power of the something that we don't know. It lives as we do. It reacts to feelings, emotions, sentiments. It makes our existence survival journey better. The crack, peak, and the remnant vestige fragment are one. It will always be guarded, protected, hidden. We have established a second community outpost cave in the hills to the east of the crack or peak. On this hillside, community outpost cave, we have hidden our tome scroll tablet of history, glossary, theology for safekeeping, shelter, or reassurance. Okay, to the east then. Hey, do you remember now?
I remember now. The translation. We misinterpreted it. We assumed the crag housed a powerful healing artifact. But we were wrong. The hillside community, though. Why didn't I ever look into that? Not exactly. Not yet. But I will figure this out. In the meantime, there is one more memory I want you to explore. We ascended the Doom Crag, and that's where everything changed. A perilous peak that rises from the mountains to the north. It has always been a haunted, desolate place. Look for anything I may have missed. But more, I want you to see what happened to Montclair. I want you to understand why he must be stopped.
Well, I understand now why he must be stopped, but it is important to have background information. So we'll have a look at everything you have. Something changed on him there. Maybe they found something that possessed him? Can I? Couldn't move so far, but now I can.
I shouldn't have left the guards behind, Wylan. Who knows what else we're going to run into?
There was no choice, Mother. You're getting worse, and we can't wait for them.
Okay, have I
I'll
listened
stay here
enough?
and protect
No.
the way out. Keep watch in case the guards catch up with us. The rest of you need to keep moving.
Thank you, Gwendis. At least you retain a sense of honor.
Wylan, you have to stop blaming Verandis. This wasn't his fault.
Wait, now I'm being blamed? Blamed for what? Oh wait, because she did something? Because he said something about at least you're keeping up a bit of honor. She seems to have had trouble with controlling her thirst before, so maybe something happened at the feast. Ah, first time I have to do something today. Ah,
Nothing's
fight.
going to stand in our way. Layla, wait until we clear the way.
Okay. They are not helping too much. At least they are trying. Then I have to clear everything alone. Okay, done. You can move
on.
forward.
Mother doesn't have much time left.
And what place are we? It doesn't look too familiar to me. It's not David. It's an alien ruin. But full of skeletons, maybe necromancy. I mean, you can raise her as a zombie, but that's not the point, I think.
These animated bones. Why do they seek to keep us from the relic? Are they the lingering remains of the aliens who once dwelled here, do you think? Well, they won't stop me. No matter what their reasons are, my cause is greater. I have never been more sure of anything in my life, Verandis. I will sacrifice everything, risk anything to save the woman I love. A shame the same can't be said of all of us. You did what Layla wanted? What about what I wanted? You allowed her to talk you out of it when I expressly asked you to turn her. Well, I'm done asking. We're here because of you, and we're going to do exactly as I say. We're going to save my wife.
Okay, so he says he loves her, but he doesn't respect her decision. Doesn't sound like love to me, more like possession.
Sorry won't help us here. We have to find the Iliad relic. That's all that matters now. Just remember, we're out of options. This is our last chance to save Layla, and I won't let you ruin it, vampire.
Okay, so now I am the bad guy. Just because I will not turn somebody against their will.
What a magnificent structure! The relic this monolith houses must be powerful indeed.
Okay, whatever happened here? She probably died, but why? And why did he then make a plan to take over? It doesn't really make sense now. No, does it? I mean, he could have had a plan to, I don't know, reanimate her or something like that, but how would it help him to just be the ruler of Rivenspire? That doesn't make any sense.
Hurry, Layla. Trust me. Soon you will be healed, and we can put this terrible episode behind us.
I somehow doubt this. Nobody's listening to me anyway. How many stairs are there? It's taking forever.
This is it. The relic is beyond this door.
Okay, now we should see what happened. That does not look trustworthy.
By the 8! Can you feel the relic's power, Verandis? Enough of your constant mewling, Verandis. Are you a vampire or a scullery maid? This is exactly what we've been looking for. You told me yourself. The Iliad texts refer to Lata, the light. This is it. This is what will cure Layla. We don't know why the Aliens did a lot of things. They were a strange people. But that won't stop us. Stand back and watch for all I care. But we're going to save my wife. I'll risk my life, my very soul to help my dear Layla. Now, let's begin. Have no fear, my darling Layla. Soon the light will wash away
It's
your pain.
going to work, Baron. The power of this ancient Iliad remnant. It's almost overwhelming.
You're going to be all right, Mother. Just hold on.
Yet he steps
The remnants
back.
will make you like new, my love. You'll be reborn.
Something's happening. I feel the power.
Wylan, something feels wrong.
Verandis, we need you. We need your power. Quickly, touch the relic and help us.
Okay. Such a bad idea.
Aniamis alata, malatua, vasha anya velda samkre.
What's happening to us?
It's working. It's working. Soon the power will be ours to command.
No. What have you done? This isn't me. I never wanted this. Please, Verandis, help me. Make it stop. I can't stand the pain. End this, Verandis.
Okay, so she got turned.
End this before I.
No, Verandis, what did you do to Layla? What did you do? You'll pay for that, vampire. I have the power now. Nothing can stop me from reaching out and snapping.
Verandis? Montclair, no! Come on, Verandis. We need to get out of here.
Okay, so they all got turned, but I think she was too weak because she was sick, so she couldn't bear it and kind of broke on it. While the others just received the power, but turning mad at the same time, I think. But I think that was the plan all along, at least for Regel Jewel. So, why is everything so black? Hello? Somebody turn on the light. Thank you. But How does that help us? We still need to stop him. Doesn't change anything. Backstory. Nice. But still.
Remarkable. What a strange sensation of new recollections and old. I believe that Ra's al Ghul somehow removed those moments from my memory, but you were able to restore them. And now you understand what we are facing. Disorientation is understandable. Somehow, when I joined the ritual, I altered the power of the relic. I turned Layla into a monster. I had to kill her. And Montclair and the others, they became vampires imbued with the power of the relic.
Okay, that's what you think. Actually, I think that the relic was bad from the start. And it wasn't him joining, because she said something feels wrong way before he even tried to join.
I have Gwendis to thank for that. She pulled me out of there before Montclair and the others were fully recovered. Now Montclair claims he wants to end death and suffering. That he wants to take the throne of Ransa. And it's all my fault. The Aelia text referred to an outpost in the hills. I need to find out where that is. It may be that the answer to defeating Montclair can be found in this hidden location. But first things first. There is a more urgent matter for you to deal with.
Even more urgent than that?
Now you know how this sordid situation began. And you know how I, to my great and everlasting shame, helped Baron Montclair reach the Lightness Remnant. But now to more immediate matters. I know where Ra's al Ghul can be found. Not so fast, my enthusiastic friend. My agents have learned that Ra's al Ghul struck in the west and is still in the area. Captain Genevieve, Countess Temrith's younger sister, has established a camp for displaced refugees. She must be warned about this.
Okay, then I warn her and help over there too.
I had hoped you would make such an offer. My instincts tell me that Ra's al Ghul allowed the refugees to survive. It's a trap. It has to be. Find the camp and tell the captain what I have learned. Then help her end this threat once and for all.
Okay, that sounds like a plan then. Okay, where do I need to go for this? Okay, that's why I was up there. We probably have to return there at some point, but not now. There's the camp. So let's go to the Way Shrine and then just teleport there. So I don't quite sympathize with Montclair on this. Sure, he might have had a good reason, but it's somehow twisted. And now it doesn't make any sense even, because his wife's already dead. Doesn't change a thing. And his plan is not working on getting her back, it's just causing havoc because he wants to. Well, let's read that just so that we have it. And let's warn you.
You look like you can defend yourself. Welcome to Camp Tamrith. And by the light, we'll be ready for the Mad Lizard. We were tracking him when we ran into these poor displaced people. We threw together this camp to shelter the refugees from Crestshade and the surrounding countryside. Since my sister decided to visit, I must secure the camp. To this end, I need someone to find Jonah Morose. Jonah claimed he could sense Ra's al Ghul, made the other refugees nervous. He and his mother fled the camp and disappeared.
Okay, bad idea. Hope they are not dead yet.
A good soldier relies on solid information, as well as a brave heart and a worthy weapon. Is there anything else you want to ask me before you head out?
I just ask anything. Everything from your list. I want to know everything.
I've met a few Argonians in my time. An interesting bunch. Connected to nature. Calm. Strange sense of humor. Ra's al Ghul is nothing like that. He's evil to the core. Where Montclair found him is beyond me, but he's served the Baron for years. Spreading chaos. He's using some sort of blood curse to turn innocent people into mindless blood fiends. Makes them feral. All you can do is kill them and put them out of their misery. By the light, it makes me so angry. His mother was trying to keep him quiet, but Jonah was agitated, made everyone nervous. RK knows these people could use a bit of peace. It's not safe out there. They'll be safer here, I think. They may be hiding in one of the nearby towers. Honestly, I have no idea. Perhaps Jonah is just seeking attention. Perhaps he isn't quite sane. Whatever the case, we need to find them and bring them back here so that I can then turn all my efforts to locating Riz al Jul. She claims that she wants to be here when we finally catch the Mad Argonian, and that she wants to reassure the refugees with her presence. But I think she's really here to check up on me. I'm not sure she actually trusts her little sister.
Okay. But why wouldn't she?
Yes. My full name is Genevieve Tamrith, second daughter of House Tamrith and captain of the Shornhelm Guard. I'm proud of my heritage, but I don't expect my house connections to open any doors. I want to be judged on my merits, not my name.
Okay, then we're gonna go find them. Ah, they're in that tower over there. Or at least that's what we are guessing. So let's run there. I'll also check the nerd while we're on it. Okay, how do I get... probably the right turn here. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get up there any other way. Wait, I hear something. Just sneaking around. You don't look like you need that still, so I'm gonna take it. Hope that's alright with you. Not this. Well, just what we wanted. Now let's open the shipment because nobody's looking. It's a treasure that we're gonna sell later.
Go away. Leave us alone. I don't want to become a blood fiend.
Are you talking to me? I'm here to help. Are you talking about... Ooh. Talking about those. My bad. Thought you meant me. Do I defend some more or do I go up there? Oh, I defend some more. You're in a really bad position to come in here like that, with an archer standing in the way. Because I can kill you way before you reach me. He was teleporting strangely, other than that, I don't know. Why can I not? Hello, I like to have my loot. Maybe he is over there still. Yeah. That is a little buggy. Okay, now talk to him. I cleared everybody out. You're safe now. Question is, where is his mother? I think they say they both ran away. Together.
Stop talking to me. Bad voice, go away. Mother, please help me. We'll make you better, Mother. I promise. Quiet. The bad one will taste your words on the air. He's coming closer. Blood fiends accompany him. So many blood fiends. They want our blood.
Okay, so he's really coming for this camp, isn't he?
I saw Riz al Jul in a dream. It was the night Crestshade was attacked. I could feel his presence. Now I always sense him. He watches, he waits, he's coming for us. Mother's worried sick about all this.
Okay, she doesn't look so good. Wasn't she kind of crouching over there? I don't know.
Mother's fine. Fine, fine. I'm fine too. We're all fine here. Fine, fine, fine. No, no, no. That would be bad. I scared the others. They didn't like me. Besides, I don't want to draw Riz Al Jul to the camp. Tell the captain I'm sorry. I'll stay here. Maybe he'll leave the camp alone if I hide here with Mother.
Okay, is she turned? Because that could be that he's then sensing her. I don't know. We're stolen equipment. Don't mind me. Okay. Are you able to talk to me?
Hungry. So hungry.
Yeah, definitely still fine. I believe that. Okay, maybe it is better if they stay here for a while then, because I don't think he'll leave his mother be here and... Oh, for her it's already too late. Nothing we can do about that. And over here. There we go. Taking that with us.
Look what happened. They came out of nowhere. Captain Genevieve is missing. Half the refugees are dead. Healer Odile is doing what she can to help.
I'm going out of camp for like, I don't know, 2 minutes. Maybe 5. I don't know. And everybody's dead. Are you serious? We have everything under control. We are so prepared. That's what she said. Looks like she was lying to me. They weren't prepared at all. Why am I stealing from these poor guys? Should be ashamed of myself.
We didn't even have a moment's warning. By RK, the vampires. They struck so fast. When the vampires attacked, Genevieve and Darian charged right into the thick of the battle. I lost sight of them since I stayed to defend the camp, but I could hear Genevieve calling out orders. Perhaps some of the guards saw what happened after that. Here, take these healing poultices. You might as well help me tend to the soldiers while you're talking to them. I'd appreciate it, and so will they. After that, find my sister. She has a tendency to get into trouble when I'm not right beside her.
Okay. There you go.
Did Countess Tamrith give you a poultice for me? I could use a little something to dull this pain.
There you go.
Thank you. This will help my wounded arm. The vampires, they attacked without warning. We lost a lot of good people today. No, I'm sorry. Everything was happening so fast. There was a lot of yelling, a lot of crying, and a lot of confusion. I wish I could be of more help.
It's okay. You do heal. And I see about the rest. Okay, there's somebody over there. Probably in the tent. There you go.
These poor bastards. They're just trying to find someplace safe, but disaster seems to follow after them. Ah, a healer's poultice. Good. I prefer a bandage over a potion. I always found healing potions to taste rather like bog iron ale after it was strained through sweaty horsehair. No, not a hair of her. I didn't even see her during the attack. I was back near the river cutting down blood feeds as fast as I could. Sorry I couldn't be more help.
Nobody saw her. Well, we still have one person left to go, so maybe we have a look over here.
Give me a few moments to catch my breath, and I'll be back on my feet in no time. Thank you. For a noble, the Countess sure knows how to make a proper poultice. I took a few hits, but I'm luckier than most, I suppose. I just hope none of my friends come back as blood fiends. I really don't want to deal with that. She ran off after what looked like a dark cloud. I saw her running west, toward the river. Pretty sure it was that mad Argonian she was after. The captain hates necromancers.
That's probably why she was so intent on pursuing him.
Okay, then we just follow the river and see what we can do. Yeah. Maybe we take another route. 'Cause I don't want to fight that over there. And over here. So we should be at the same spot. That does not look good. Everybody's dead. Ouch. Except for Darian. Of course. You know, you never die.
It's merely a flesh wound. Think nothing of it. I'm worried about Captain Genevieve, though.
Yeah, where is she? So I can help.
She caught sight of Rizzlejewel and rushed after him. I, of course, followed. His vampires surrounded us, and while I was fighting them off, the good captain was dragged away. They took Genevieve into the cave. Hurry! We need to save her.
Okay, I'm on my way.
I can barely stand. I'd just slow you down. I'll send reinforcements your way. If any show up, that is.
They will not. Pretty sure they will not.
I can't believe a blasted vampire actually got a decent cut in on me. But I was pretty busy trying to protect Genevieve. The House Tamrith sisters are both brave and good women. Please help Genevieve if you can.
Okay, let's just ask.
Oh, yes, indeed. If I could get my hands on that damn lizard, I swear I'd make a pair of boots from his hide. And then I'd put them on and stomp through troll poop. The people in the camp were just villagers. Now most are dead. Poor bastards.
Okay, I thought you were prepared. What happened?
The Shornhelm soldiers were diligent enough. But I think that thrice-damned Argonian used magic to mask their approach. They moved in so quickly and quietly that a good third of the camp was down before Genevieve and I could react.
Okay, they did not figure out that he would use magic. I mean, he's a necromancer, so what else would he have done? Just... What are you doing here? What else would he have done? Just came in with a sword and challenged you? Yeah, she's having fun at least.
Mother is sad. Very, very sad.
At the moment, it looks like she's feasting. Wait, optional stabs. I did that already. Now he says more.
Hungry, but it makes me a little sick to watch her eat. Are you looking for the captain? They dragged her into the cave. The bad one is going to do terrible things to her. Rizzlejewel likes to take parts from different bodies and make entirely new creatures. That's probably what he'll do to the captain. Or turn her into a blood fiend. The cave is full of vampires. Maybe you should use the secret tunnel.
Okay, we'll try to get information about tunnel out of him.
Please, please don't hurt me. I need to take care of Mother. I'll tell you what you want to know. The tunnel is over there. It's small, hard to spot. Secret. I saw Rizzlejewel come in and out of there.
Ah, okay.
I helped. Mother
Yeah,
always
you're a
says I
good
should
boy.
help others. Just squeeze through there.
Your mother would be very proud if she weren't so busy with consuming that bat over there. Oh, at least it's tasty, I guess. Ooh. Got a pouch. Okay, I have no idea where I am. Yeah, I'm gonna go further in like that. Okay, she must be inside this cavern. Hopefully we're not too late. Because who knows how long she's been in there now. Loading, loading, loading. But not finishing.